Hello, this is Mr. Boss 390 reporting in for another episode of the Napoleon Let's Play series. So, I guess I'll hop onto Napoleon real quick, get the sound playing in the background, and yeah, I'm going to be showing you, like in the Shogun video, a previous battle I did, so it would be in replay form, with some members of the 21st. We don't just play Hold Fast, we also play a number of different games. So basically, yeah, so it's a 3v3 with members of the 21st. So it's second in command Captain Rust, me, first in command Colonel Franklin, Rains is, I believe, an NCO now, Whiskey Medic is a second lieutenant, and Toss My Cabbage is a private, like me. So, yeah. As you can see by the map, no, we'll let it load in, but, you can probably tell, it's just one huge-ass hill. Yeah. So, battlefield, for the most part, you know, just this. And I also wanted to talk about, you know, we'll put this on fast forward because it does take a while, but I did want to talk about the future, what the upload situation will be looking like. I feel like in future videos, uploading wise, sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on two things here. So I think I'm gonna try to do daily uploads. I'm not quite sure, but I'll probably do daily uploads. Might take a few weekdays off per week because, you know, there's school and, you know, actual life things, not just YouTube things. But so the schedule that is about a weekly, I'd say 5 uploads or something like that, but close to a daily, but not quite. Anyways, so on my left flank, Franklin, the company commander, at this time, this was, I think, the second day of him having the game, maybe the first, I can't really remember. But, so, basically, he's pretty newbie, although I guess he's decent, he's just really conservative with his forces. So, everyone else is forming lines. So, our strategy here now was, I need to bust my ass over here. I need to establish a point of holding, and then they'll form the flanks to my flanks. That's basically what's going to be going on here. This is gonna take a while, but yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, thought I'd need to do some editing there, but nope. So we'll look at the enemy. So the rules here. If you're wondering why we have such small armies. We have, I believe, yeah, 6 units of line each. You're allowed 1 cavalry unit. My cavalry unit should be, oh yeah, right over here. That's his artillery unit. 1 artillery unit. I believe, yes, 1 artillery unit, and of course the general unit, the men. And yeah, so basically, he rushes cav first, but since I told you over here, Franklin's kind of newbie, I put my cap on my left flank and his right flank so I could support him. And actually, you know what? So, I told you I'd try to move up quickly over here. So I'm gonna follow this cavalry because this is the unit that, we don't need to follow it now, but this is the unit that really gets things started off early for the whole battle, I guess. So at first I form my artillery next to these trees, they get kind of messed up, as we already see. Like these guys they can't turn it all the way because, yeah, tree.
Sir,
now I'm forming up my back.
Our general is under attack.
So when it says our general is under attack, yeah, a couple cannonballs came at him. That was actually. So I have the Duke of Wellington because we have a lot of money and barely any units, but yeah. Look at him in all his glory. But anyways, yeah, very close. So now I'm sorry to move him because, you know, kind of get concerned. And I'm trying to fix, yeah, now I'm trying to fix the artillery position so I can use my artillery on his. And if we pan over to this flank, Franklin is getting set up. I think that, yes, this is Franklin. This is Franklin. He's getting set up on that flank. And you can hear, like I told you before, this is my cav right here. I'm gonna charge it into them. Just to get things started, because I don't want this to be like World War I, huge ass stalemate. So I see this huge clump of enemy cav along with artillery, kind of flat-footed, kind of moving around, so it's the perfect combination to just charge them. And I get a perfect charge off it. And then you can hear the muskets going off in the distance. So it's Prussia. All the enemy team is Prussia, and all of my team is Great Britain. So we'll get some. So, now the rest of the battle, how that's looking. Over here, yes, I have established my point on the hill, he's established his point. It's like World War I Western Front, it's just a stalemate. Over here, we have actual firing going on, fighting. This would be Russ's forces. He's the second command. And he is peppering down the enemy on this one. Which they're in an extremely bad position because they're in kind of a valley thing right here. They're getting fired on from all types of points. Like, look how far his line stretches. He's using defilade tactics right here, and defilade tactics are if you have a hill or a ridge in front of you, hide behind it until you're ready to fire at their men. So right now he's just marching his men calmly, and then the enemy is seeing his troops coming out from the flank, and now they're reforming to match his line. Because that's how this game works. You need to reform to match the enemy lines. So now you can see here, I'm not going to just sit back and take this huge artillery beating. I'm going to move up my men. I need to just get this thing kind of started. And since the houses are on the top of the hill, it's really awkward positioning-wise. So you can see these guys moved up here. Now I have these guys slanted. These guys are hugely clumped. And then,
our men are running.
I probably should have moved this up a little bit more earlier. I move it up eventually, so it's not one of those, those you need like, oh my god, why? Kind of things. So, as you can see, this was where my cav charged in. Look at all the damage. I took out their cannons, which was huge. Because, we only had one unit of artillery, and then I took out, I think, half of the cavalry, and half of a infantry unit that charged in eventually to finish them off. So here, now you can see my men just, okay, so I decided I had enough just sitting back here. And I'm just gonna do something, so I got my men to fire. These guys are hugely, they're originally 160 men, now they're 80. That's what happens when you get fired at a canister shot. Look at this. If you don't know what canister shot is, it's basically, tin cans filled with little pellets shot from close range from artillery and shot into men. So it's like bullets fired at, like, it's really hard to stop. Yes, that's the second. So now I move these guys up to support him on the flank, so just in case these guys start to split up and concentrate on his flank, I will do the same to them. So it's like, they try to sandwich him, I will sandwich them. So if you look on the mini-map, you can see a U formation on both sides. We're both matching up our lines. And they knew that they wanted to take care of Franklin first for some reason, because I guess, it's easier to narrow down a noob's force, even though I don't want to say noob because it would be kind of offensive to him. But at the time he was a noob, but now he's better. It was just it's complicated. But anyways, on this flank, they're trying to they're not giving Russ much attention, which was really their downfall. Yeah, you can see he's still taking casualties because he has to attack the high ground. That's why he's being very cautious. And me, I'm doing the opposite. I keep, moving them up, even though they have the high ground as well. And the guy I'm facing against, you can't see when I hover over his units, but I'm almost positive it was schematic specters unit. Yes. Oh yes, here I did a charge. I missed that earlier, but I was still down. But I can see in the beginning of in the middle of his forces on the hill, he has this one depleted unit of line infantry, and I have two men. Jesus. I have two units concentrating that with fire, and I charge them. I can do about 2 times quick, and then charge the other men and take them out as well.
Our men are running, sir.
We'll get some cinematic views over here. Oh, yeah, better from the Prussian point of view. Prussian soldier, 18 now. If you guys are wondering if you have Napoleon yourself and you hear the musket sounds and you see that they're different, that's because I got a mod and it does that to musket sounds. It makes it way better. So I did the same. I charged these units over here in because again another one Prussian unit defending over here, which was depleted because they're trying to hold off the flanks. But what they realize is they need to hold the hill. This is like, it makes, if we zoom out here, it makes a complete square. So, any flank that they charge on, you can cover it. And now out of desperation, because he sees his men have been decimated, he charges the general. Got covered on picture. You. Yeah, the World War I Nazi symbol. Not Nazi, Jesus Christ, they would be very confused. The German symbol, not Nazi symbol. Nazis didn't come to effect until the 30s. You have I have officially taken the hill. Look at all the dead Prussians over here. This was the cab charge, but this was just infantry firing on them. You can see, also, a line. You know what, I'm gonna pause it, and then just, I know there's the annoying sounds going off in the distance, but you can see, zoom out even more, just the lines of dead bodies. Like over here, you see the English line, and then the Prussian original position, then, they're proceeding to fall back, and eventually the British crushed them over here. And you can just see the utter chaos that went on. And over here, British troops fighting a Prussian general in kind of weird fashion. And more Prussian cav, and infantry, musketeers to be precise, which is Prussian line infantry basically. And yeah, you can see they've all died in these lines because it's very deteriorated. Here, we'll play it. Okay. Well, it's very deteriorated now, but you can see, you remember that there was a U formation, with line, the U matched the other U, so that was made of lines, and how you can see, old battle lines, in World War I, if trenches were left behind, something like that. This is Franklin's flank. Quickly, I'm going to take a screenshot. There we go. And me dropping roundabout lines and stuff. And we'll, yeah. So here, just finishing off Whiskey Medic's army. It's General. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Fine. See if we can kill him. I don't remember if I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Check. Maybe the soldier has. Oh, that soldier got cut down. And that did that one. But here I come in with another unit up. And there he goes. He's falling. He's falling. There he goes. He's dead. And that's it for Whiskey Medic's army. I gunned down the last remaining general people. And then we just have a naked horse running out. I say naked because it's not manned by anyone. And then over here we have the last surviving Prussians, and then their general falls over here. More British soldiers go through the Prussian lines in an overwhelming victory. So basically, since, you know, Franklin's still being cautious with his men, even though after all this time we have just decimated the other Prussian armies, it's down to the, these two units over here. And this is very awkward formation. Still learning. But yeah, he'll eventually crush them. Just watch this. For now. So if you check out the minimap, all the white and red units colored in are the ones routing, and then all the red ones are the enemies not. And we have the limits, so you can see we clearly have the. No, it's not like the last stand. I thought it was the last stand. We actually ended up. It wasn't something like that. And the cavalry is carelessly riding through a jump and not killing them, just racing through the swords, trampling the men, which is kind of stupid, but. Anyways, now he's beginning to really move up and bring the pressure. I can't remember if this is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bayonet charge. So we'll get real close in. Oh wait, no, the men fall them. I'm going to fire on them. Watch this. It's gonna be amazing.
We have killed their general, sir.
Foliage. They're left and right. Fall back, they're routing. And over here, the morale is absolutely deteriorating. Can't they even get to volley off? No, they don't. They rout immediately from the back. And real quick, before the annoying end game screen comes on, we're going to see the carnage that took place here today. Over here, we have small Prussian charge of cav. You can see my lines that were deteriorating. Over here, dead British soldiers. What a sight to see. Anyway, without me cringingly blabbering on about this, you can see the utter chaos that went on all around here. Look at the concentration of death that just happened on this flank. You have general, cavalry units, infantry, absolute chaos, and then you have, of course, my earlier cav charge, Franklin's flank, and then of course Rust's flank. And if you're interested in doing battles like these with the 21st, or hold fast battles, or we do multiple types of games, mainly hold fast, but we also do a bunch of Napoleon and Total War, then I will put the Discord and Steam group and my profile, I believe, in the description, the link to all those. So yeah, we'll just hit play for the last 3 seconds before the end battle comes on. We'll listen to what's going on. Oh wait, there we go. So our forces and their forces. We'll look. So everyone had the same number of troops because it was the same rules. Everyone had a standard army, and we'll see what. Okay, so Rust on our side. I'm going to be comparing it to Rust and Rains and Whiskey Medic and me and Colonel Franklin and Cabbage. So Rust deployed 1,000. We don't need to go over the deploy number. And he lost 650 and killed literally an entire enemy army. He was the one that was most productive. And then Rains, who was going 1v1 against him. As you can see, most of his enemy kills went up against Rains. He lost basically all of his men, and he only killed 400. He was the least progressive or, effective army of the Prussians. And then me, Mr. Boss, are going into Whiskey Medic, up on the peak of the hill. Over here, I can still move around, this flank. I lost 750 men, about 3/4 of my army, and he lost all of his army, basically, besides from about 100 men or so, which is not a lot. And, I killed, so I particularly only went up against him, because I needed to concentrate my forces on the hill. The hill was crucial to victory, and we achieved victory because of it. And, I got 10 kills less than his whole army losses. Probably, it's not like, oh my god, Rust and Franklin only held him out a little bit, giving him 10 kills. No, I didn't get the full, 950, but anyways, yeah. It was probably some friendly fire stuff, too. And he killed 900 of my men, so... Oh, not 900 of my men. He just killed, of the British forces, about 900 of them total. And then Franklin against Cabbage on the flank that's going to be over here. Let's see. Franklin lost 461 because he's very cautious with his men, and Cabbage lost 700 and 750 basically, and he killed only 575, which is decent, I guess. But compared to these two numbers of me and Rust, it was barely anything. And Cabbage killed 481, which is not good either. So that was the battle for you, I guess. I'm gonna hit the exit button real quick, and yeah, that's another episode of my Let's Play. I'll hit the quit button on Napoleon as well, of my Napoleonic Let's Play. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in future Let's Plays and stuff. Hope you had a good time watching. Peace.